What? Yes, the Satanists are out and about doing their thing. It was SatanCon 2023 in Boston this past weekend, and those little Satanists were celebrating their 10-year anniversary of Satan, or something.
Organizers with the Satanic Temple say they do not believe in Satan, but rather push for the separation of church and state, and that their mission is to encourage empathy among all.
Most don't believe in Satan, not a literal Satan. It's not some 1980s horror film.
In fact, it's much worse than that. Much, much worse.
So with the Satanic Temple, we are non-theistic Satanists, so we don't believe in a literal Satan. Satan is a literary metaphor. And, surrounding that, we have our 7 tenets, which are the, basic tenets of empathy, compassion, justice, bodily autonomy, things like that, all together to encompass our general philosophy of life.
All right. Question of the day. That general philosophy of life, she said. Tell me, is that the Satanists, the Democrats, or do I repeat myself? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and share this since you too are empathetic. I mean, they care about freedom of religion so much that they featured the Bible at the convention.
But for those of us who can, we must stand up for those who cannot.
Again, I say, what in the Sam Hill is happening?
So what we were doing is trying to destroy the symbols of the things that are cause harm, that oppress us, whether that is people's theocratic views, trying to instill theocratic rule in a supposed secular society, whether that is the Supreme Court utilizing their powers to decimate our rights, give power to those who are further taking our rights away from us.
Thank you for that sad explanation, because your beta attempts at wrecking anything was cringy beyond your satanic beliefs. Here's what causes them harm, according to them. The Bible, a Blue Lives Matter flag, and a keyboard. Remember, these are the compassionate and empathetic Satanists. Like Crow Coy, a masked up, seemingly female, but don't dare assume that, who said the kindness behind Satanists isn't really seen as much because of the name. Don't be so coy, you crow. All of those Satanists should eat some crow. It'll do the body good. Those vegans need protein, and metaphorically, they should eat crow. Reality also does the body good. But if they aren't into actually believing in Satan, then who do they believe in? Who is their leader? Could it be this guy? I mean, he has the aura.
I'm going to be fine with your jokes, but I'm not sure about Dark Brandon.
Dark Brandon. He keeps getting worse. The Massage Fest, that is the White House Correspondents Dinner, took place this weekend too, which, if anyone cared to save on money, should have been basically booked together with the Satanists. Should have gotten a 2-for-1 deal. Anywho, let the massaging happen, and the usual lies.
Jill, Kamala, Doug, and I, members of our administration, are here to send a message to the country and, quite frankly, to the world. The free press is a pillar, maybe the pillar, of a free society, not the enemy.
No enemies found between Biden and the media. Oh, no. That's a fact-check true right there. All we have is this celebratory Washington media orgy. If we had a free press, maybe our country would be just a bit better off, knowing what is actually happening rather than just being the mouthpiece of the Biden administration. That's why he can joke about how they just love him.
In a lot of ways, this dinner sums up my first 2 years in office. I'll talk for 10 minutes, take 0 questions, and cheerfully walk away.
Well, I'm glad to see you got a sense of humor. So do I.
That's back when movies were funny. But now, Hollywood is in a crisis, which really, they always are because they are so dramatic. Yeah, it was a bad dad joke. Thank you for asking. Now, there is a screenwriter's strike going on. It's in the process. So rejoice, because it means that all the non-funny late-night guys are lost and hopefully will never be found.
And there was much rejoicing.
This means the not funny, not real comedians can't do any new shows. The Writers Guild of America West tweeted out Monday night, though our negotiating committee began this process intent on making a fair deal, the studio's responses have been wholly insufficient given the existential crisis writers are facing. All the flair with that. They also said the decision was made following 6 weeks of negotiating with Netflix, Amazon, Apple, Disney, blah, 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 and others. What will everyone do without them? Well, basically the exact same thing that they have been doing, which is watching Tucker Carlson. Now, Tucker Carlson, who was just fired from Fox News, also just crushed all the hopes and dreams of his former company and those that could sort of, kind of, not really be called his competition. In his first tweet since being fired, Tucker posted a short video that garnered 57 million views within its first 24 hours. Tucker may not have a job anymore, so maybe that gives him time now to watch others go to their jobs. And maybe he can take some advice from the newest money grab by one of the biggest celebrity horrors of the country, Barack Obama. Of course, it's your turn again.
We may not think about it, but we're all a part of something larger than any single one of us. And our work is one of the forces that connects us. What if people from 3 different industries, from the service entrance to the C-suite, invited us into their lives and told us, what makes a good job good?
Work. Let's make it seem like Obama is so much like all of us. He's so relatable. All of his millions of dollars is just like, what you and I have. Now, the question is, does this show us that he has been working all this time since leaving office? Maybe behind the scenes? Maybe like Dark Brandon? Maybe. Whether they worship Satan, worship themselves, or worship whoever is the real Dark Brandon, this country is in dire straits. So keep giving those F's: faith, family, and friends. And if you could share this video, we can at least relate to one another. Until next time, stay healthy, America.